Good morning, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Margaret Kelleher, and I am a middle school teacher, a wife, a mother, and a white woman. And if you don't know me, you might not know, I teach Latin, and part of loving Latin is loving history. When I was in school, history was always one of my favorite classes. And so that got me thinking. Yesterday was Juneteenth. And I don't know about all of you, but as a kid growing up, I never learned about Juneteenth or the Tulsa Massacre or Bacon's Rebellion or many other pieces in our history. I attended an amazing private school and got the best education my parents could give me. And yet I look back now and I question what makes a good education. What I've come to realize over the past few years is how much my white privilege blinded me to so many things in our world. Now, I know that privilege is a word that makes people uncomfortable. And yeah, it used to make me really uncomfortable as well. But it's also something that exists in our world. I am privileged because most of the teachers in school looked like me. They taught me about figures from history that also looked like me. Sure, people didn't always do the right things, but that was in the past, not happening right now. The history I learned resonated with my family's story, and it made me feel seen and valued. Not everyone I went to school with enjoyed that same privilege. They didn't see people who looked like them being uplifted in our curriculum. That's a privilege I enjoyed because I'm white. Now that I'm a mom, I think about privilege all the time. I have never felt fear or anxiety around the police, and I will teach my children to respect the police and all law enforcement. But I will never have to have the conversation with my children that my friends of color have. That is my privilege. And yes, that makes me uncomfortable and sad and angry. But I'm learning to sit in that discomfort. What I have valued so deeply about our book club is the ability to talk about race, privilege, and social justice through a Christian lens. I talk about these issues at work a lot, but our group has given me a place to explore how my faith in Jesus can better shape my work as an anti-racist, and has helped me accept discomfort better. One of the basic tenets of anti-racist work is to explore discomfort, or some people say to lean into discomfort. Again, as a white woman, it can be really easy for me to avoid discomfort. Thank you, privilege. But being an ally requires more than my avoidance. Working with our group, I've reflected a lot on Jesus' life on earth. I would venture that Jesus endured a great deal of discomfort, both physical and emotional, in his time here. The promise of the resurrection doesn't guarantee me an easy life, free from discomfort. Jesus consistently leaned into discomfort. He saw the people marginalized by society and he went to be with them. He uplifted them and gave them a voice in their society. He endured pain and ridicule and discomfort because his calling was for all people. It makes me uncomfortable to look back and realize how much of our history I didn't know about. It makes me uncomfortable to think about classmates I had and how unseen they must have felt. It makes me uncomfortable to know that I got something more than someone else just because I was born white. I truly believe that Jesus wants me to feel that discomfort because it is in those moments that I can grow. It is by sitting in my discomfort that I can make different choices and try not to repeat the same mistakes. It is by sitting in my discomfort that I can show up better for my students and my friends who need allies. It is by sitting in that discomfort that I can begin to see how many of our systems are broken and interconnected. Jesus came to earth to redeem us, and it is our responsibility to honor that sacrifice by working for the world he envisioned. Thank you.